This is your damping torque. A damping torque is produced by damping or stopping force which acts on the moving system. Damping torque will be produced when that pointer is moving. It is going to move in the moving system only when it is moving and always opposes its motion. It is tried to pull, means it tries to stop the moving object, moving thing, that is known as damping torque. Such a torque is necessary to bring the pointer to rest quickly. If it is not coming to rest position quickly, we will not get the perfect, means correct value of that particular measuring instrument. If there is no damping torque, then the pointer will keep moving to and fro about this final deflection position for some time before coming to rest due to the inertia of moving system. So that's what, if the damping torque is not going to be there, I will not get a perfect value. This damping torque acts only when pointer is in motion and always opposes the movement. The position of the pointer when stationary is therefore not affected by damping torque. Once it is going to come to the rest position, no damping torque is produced. The degree of damping decibels the behavior of the moving system. If the instrument is under damping, if you're going to see here, this is the graph regarding your time and your deflection. If my system is going to be under damped, means it will have an oscillation. Before it is going to come for the origin, means the rest position, it will have some oscillation, that is known as my under damped. If it is going to be over damped, means it will be slower. It will become slow. Pointer will become slow in my over damp. In my critical damp, the pointer will come up to the correct reading quickly without oscillation. This is the diagram for of your damping torque. If it is going to be this is under torque and this is over torque and this is your critical torque. That is what they are said here. If this is going to be critical torque, if my instrument is under damped, means the pointer will oscillate about the final position for some time before coming to rest. See, so my pointer is going to oscillate before it is going to come to rest. And if it is going to be over damping, means the pointer will become slow and lethargic. This is slow and lethargic. And this is going to be my critically damping. If the degree of damping is adjusted such a value, the damping of the pointer comes up to the correct reading quickly without oscillation about it. The instrument is called damping, critical damping. So critical damping is this one. It comes to the rest position very quickly. So these are the types of damping and how this damping torque can be produced, can be made is now of these three damping. First is your air friction damping, second is fluid friction damping, and the third one is eddy current damping. This is your diagram for your air friction damping. And a piston will be there and air chamber will be there. When this is going to oscillate, no, my air chamber will try to stop that particular oscillation. But this is an old method and this is not following now, and this is followed now. A vane is produced with respect to the pointer. So if this is going to move or oscillate, my vane it will try to bring it to a normal position. So arrangement of air frictions will be there. A light aluminum piston is attached to the spindle that carries the pointer and moves with a very little clearance in a rectangular or circular air path closed at one end. This one. So this is closed at one end, no, and other end it is going to move, so that it can able to come to the rest position. A cushion action of the air on the piston damped out any tendency of the pointer to oscillate about the final destination, final deflecting point. It will try to stop, means this particular air chamber, it will try to stop this particular pointer. This method is not favored these days, and figure 2 is followed. One or two light aluminum vane are attached to same spindle that carries the pointer. As the pointer moves, the vane swings and compress the air. So if this is going to be here, my vane will try to compress the air with respect to the pointer. The pressure of the compressed air on the vane provides the necessary damping. So this provides the necessary damping for that particular pointer. This is regarding your air friction